Like when you go home, do they like go, oh, or are you like, it's pretty chill and everybody's like, yeah, get over yourself?
It's a mix of both, actually. More on the but can't have it all, can you?
There's worse things than you're so fabulous. Oh my God. Do you run your own social media?
Yep.
Like for 30 million followers?
Yeah, I know it's bad, but I'm not very good at it.
Well, it's not that. It's just that, don't you have to like literally be careful of everything you do?
Yeah, but I'm not a bad guy, so I don't worry about it.
Like you don't drunk tweet ever?
No, I literally lock the phone. Yeah, that gets hidden.
Let me just ask this though. Like if you're out with the boys and you're having some drinks, do you have a handler? Do you have somebody that you said, look, I trust you. Please just make sure that this does not.
Not really, no. When we're on the road, I have someone, yeah. But when we're at home, no, not really. We've got a good small group of friends, and we all look out for each other. Yeah, basically.
Now you're solo,
yeah.
So how much more pressure is that now?
Obviously, you want people to like your music, and when you've spent, like I have, nearly a year and a half in the making this album, is when you've spent that long on something, you want people to like it, and that's the pressure. The rest of it is just fun, I think.
Do you prefer like stadium shows or like the intimate ones for sure?
Interesting that you say that, actually. I can't make up my mind because I haven't really played really small intimate shows, with the lads. So playing those have been amazing. Like playing a couple of little club gigs and little stage, 100 people or whatever. And that's been amazing. And I actually thought that I'd be really scared of that. And then I played a big show in London last weekend to 70,000 people at Wembley Stadium, and I was like, oh, I missed this. So it's kind of like when I went out there, I just felt completely comfortable. I can't really make up my mind which one I prefer.
Do nerves ever kick in, or is that just like so far away? Like it was just so long ago that.
On those kind of things, people, everyone's coming to see you, so you're kind of like, well, if I do something stupid, it's just going to end up on YouTube. So you just I kind of just trying to have fun with it. I get nervous for like live TV shows, live radio stuff. It can be intense, and you obviously only get one go at it.
Do you worry about messing up? Do you worry that you're just...
Yeah, literally, like sometimes my mind will literally do a fart just before I sing and I'll forget the words, or you're always like overthinking stuff when you do. Like I always do that. There was one time where I nearly puked. I was that nervous. I think it was the American Music Awards a couple of years ago, and I just felt like I was going to vomit. I was just so nervous because you look out and all you can see is the front row at these things, and it's just all your music peers, I guess. Like
the people that you looked up to all these years, right? Because they always put Beyonce, and they put the big tickets right at the front.
And it's a bit of a nerve wrecker, but.
So was the first one, like the first time that you performed in that sort of setting, like at an award show, and you looked down and saw people that you had idolized already, and like just freaked.
The VMAs, I think it was the first time we went to them. When we were performing, and I looked out, and it was like Rihanna, Lil Wayne, and Katy Perry, and it was just mad. I was only like 18 at the time as well, so everything was like, So you were on the Billboard, the cover of Billboard last week. Yep.
I saw that. You looked smart.
Thanks.
Smart. I love the socks. Polka dots. I was like, that's nice. So question, do you dress yourself? Do you got a stylist? How's that work?
Yeah, it's got a stylist, and then, yeah.
So that sounds what you're wearing today, is that like
this was help. But it's along the lines of what I would usually wear on a day-to-day basis anyway, but just a lot more like well steamed and ironed.
Right, yeah.
Okay. And she picked my socks, and she went for stripes, whereas I probably just would have went white.
Oh, that's cute, though.
And I
like that.
You know what I mean? Got both shoes on. I probably wore sneakers, as we say, or whatever you want to call it.
What's it like not having to worry about how you're going to get the next chick?
You do worry. It's not... People make it out like it's very easy. I'm a completely like average to mediocre looking Irishman. So just because, I have an album out, this will make it any easier.
Oh my God, you just lied right to my face. Like, I'm like looking at you and you're lying right to my face.
Well, no one else can tell because we're on the radio. And I've got a good face for radio.
Hey, listen, congratulations on Spotify saying that your new song is one of the hottest summer songs of 2017.
That's why we write this stuff. So people like it.
That's great.
So it's great. It's all good for me. I like it. I think it's great. If I walk into a club and the tune's playing, it's all good.
And you had a great time in Toronto?
Beautiful place. Very clean. I was just looking at I was just driving down the street and I was looking at, your like city bikes. What do you call them here?
Bixie bikes.
In London they're called Boris bikes, but they don't look as, yours just look, everything's just cleaner. Just shiny and that. It's just nice, isn't it?
Well, I would just like to tell you that it's probably because they're not used here like they're used in Europe. Like in Europe, everybody's like, yeah, we'll jump on a bike. Here's like, well, you got a helmet? Oh, no, I won't be able to get on.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, you got nice bikes.
We're overly careful here. Yeah. Overly careful. All right, one more thing. You've been rocking a lot of hats lately.
Yeah.
I like the look. I think it's really smart.
Thank you.
But I'm wondering, is it because you're super lazy and having a bad hair day, or is it like this is the style?
Yeah, it does. Wearing a hat shaves, it gives you another 15 minutes in bed. And these are the facts of life. Like you do the Today Show in America, and it's 5:30, 6 a.m. sound check. I could do with that extra 15 minutes. So wear a hat, Niall. That's what I say to myself. And apparently I've got a head for hats. So I will keep doing that.
Very good. Well, thanks so much.
Thanks for
coming by.
having me.
Honestly, you're just adorable, even though you lied to my face because you get women.
Well, F you. This is bullying in the workplace.
It is a little bit. It is a little bit.
I'm going to slide the P45 underneath the door.
Thanks for coming by. Like when you go home, do they like go, oh,